remember when I made my vision board when I turned 29? Or I think it was like the week before I turned 29. And then my life blew up. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know why I look at this and I'm like, this is just so distant. Like, this just doesn't feel aligned with me. And it's not like there's anything crazy on here that, like, no, you know what? I think I look at this and I don't see my future. Why does that make me want to cry? Boom. Fresh slate. The first thing I want to do this morning is go over my goals for 2023. If you guys are anything like me, I completely abandoned my goals. I forgot about them. We know it was a hard year for Cathrin. And I just said, skirt! I don't even know who set those goals, because that ain't me. And it's time to, I actually remember a few of them. Do I remember all of them? No. Okay, the first one, find a therapist I enjoy. I did that, but I will say, you guys, with me moving, my therapist is not licensed in the state that I'm moving to, so I'm gonna need to find a new therapist, and I've kind of taken that as an excuse to not be consistent with therapy recently, which is not great. But I did get started with therapy back in March, so I have been in therapy. I was going weekly up until his birth, and then I took a whole month off, and then I did 2 sessions, and now I've taken a whole month off. So we'll get back to that. Fall in love with moving my body again / working out. I absolutely did not do that. I worked out a little bit in the beginning of my pregnancy. A little bit, but I can honestly count on probably both hands. I would say I maybe worked out 6 or 7 times. That's why I'm giving myself both hands. I did not work out. Launch a new passion project. When I actually put this goal on here, I had a different passion project that I thought I was launching, and I actually had gotten started with that project, and then I decided to do something else. So like doing the meet and greet in Birmingham and the workshop tour was passion project. So that's cool. Make over 500,000 this year. That is not going to happen. That was a huge goal. Like that was like a shoot for the moon goal, because I would have had to make well over 100,000 more than I've ever made in the past. But with the recession, I just did not know how that was gonna affect my business at all and how it was gonna affect the creator economy. And it was a very, very interesting year for all of us creators this year. Well, I don't know if I can say all of us, but a lot of creators I heard talk about how just like sponsorships and things were very, very different. And even my ads revenue this year, I have made 1/3 of what I made in 2022 with my ads revenue. So we're not gonna hit that goal, but that's not a big deal. Be more intentional with work, with breaks, with house projects, and with time in general. I think I did that. I think I did. I took more breaks from work than I ever intended, but that's because of personal stuff going on in my life. Especially now that he is here, I feel like I'm incredibly intentional with my time, because it's like, okay, if he is napping by himself, which is rare, I am like, I am on the go, you know, there's no time to waste compared to like when I'm spending time with him. Like I feel like I'm pretty good at spending time, although like now he's just playing on his own right beside me. Can I flip you over so you can do some tummy time? Yeah? I also put some other things on here which weren't necessarily goals, but get a new car, did that. Build my Like to Know It account. I have gained followers on Like to Know It, and I actually just had a call with a Like to Know It representative to learn more about the platform, the algorithm, and just like what I can do better over there. So that's exciting. It's fascinating. Like to Know It, like people are absolutely killing it on Like to Know It. I think the stat was there are 30 million monthly shoppers on Like to Know It. So if you're looking for like an affiliate marketing strategy, Like to Know It might be the place to be. Take 1 intentional day off work a week. Have done that. Have almost done more than that. Create better routines for myself. No. No more than $3,000 a month on personal spending. That's also a joke. A good bit of my spending this year. Honestly, it's not like a ton of house projects were done this year, but house projects do consume a good bit of my money. Like, that's where I pour my money, is into house projects. But then also, I was traveling a good bit that you guys did not see at all, but to visit my man because we were long distance this year, I spent a decent bit on travel. So, post 3 times a week on Instagram. I have been great with that, and get creative daily. Honestly, with doing my reel challenge, I feel like I've been getting creative daily, so not bad. So this step in the process is getting clear on what we want. And man, what do I want for 2024, you guys? Someone tell me what I want, because I don't even know. I think it's hard for me to envision what's gonna happen in 2024 because so much is going to change. Like, I'm gonna be moving. I have a little one who's gonna grow so incredibly rapidly this year, and just like, even our routine and our structure now is so different from what it's going to be when he has longer wake windows and when he's crawling and then running. So I just don't know, and especially since my goal is to be a stay-at-home mom and just like work during his naps, or even work like late at night or first thing in the morning. Like, I want to be really present with him while he's awake. Even though like as he gets older, I do want him to see me working, and I can talk about that if that's something you guys are interested in, or even as I figure it out, I can share more. But my focus is being stay-at-home mom, but also I do want to maintain my business. So it's like, what is that going to look like? And I really think that's why, like, looking at my vision board, when I created that, I knew I was pregnant, knew I was having a baby, but it's almost more real now. So like, that was just so business focused, and I don't see my life heading in that direction anymore. Like, yeah, I'm still gonna be business focused, but it's like, what do I really want to do? Like, what is really going to make me happy within my business? And even personally, what's really gonna make me happy? Dude, I just want peace. Like, I feel like I say that every year. Like, that's something I'm always just striving towards, is peace. But this year I had a lot of unease in my life. I let people totally strip my joy, and it was just hard. And I just like want peace. Like, I really want to feel grounded. Okay, so let's say grounded and peace. This is just like big picture stuff. I'm like really, like, in my mind, I'm trying to hone in already, and it's like, you don't need to do that, just like big picture, like, what do you want? I really want to finish this house this year. See, it's funny thinking personal, because like my business and my personal are so intertwined that as I'm thinking personal, I'm also thinking business along with it. Because I'm like, personally, I really want to dive more so into interior design. I want to do, I'm not really sure. Like, obviously I want to finish this house, but like, I just like, I want to put myself on the track to be featured in Architectural Digest. Like, that's a goal of mine, and there's so many different ways you can be featured that I know it can happen, but it's like, that's like personal and business, you know? You know what? Romanticize everything. I have been following Amber Filler Up for the longest dang time. But watching her transformation recently, and just how she truly romanticizes her life, and she has 4 kids, but she prioritizes like taking time for herself. She runs, like, she technically has 3 successful businesses, and then she like finds this time to paint and just do all these things. And I'm like, how do you do that? Like, she is the queen of romanticizing her life, and I am in some ways. But I, for one, don't feel like I show that enough with you guys. But 2, I just think I could be better at like really just making everything amazing. Can I just write that down? Make everything amazing. I love that. Okay, I know he needs food, so we're gonna take this inside. While he eats, because truly 2024 is gonna be all about balancing things, let's talk a little bit of business. Something that I know is already gonna be a priority for me in 2024 is short form content. I know, there's a lot of people that are mad at short form content, but honestly, it's just the future, and if you are ignoring it at this point, what are you doing? I have been uploading to shorts pretty consistently, and I'm actually seeing really good results here on YouTube, so I'm excited to continue to try that out and maybe share with you guys like what's been happening behind the scenes with my analytics. But Primarily, like, during this stage of my life, working on my phone is far easier than pulling out my computer. I can easily, during his feed, like, this takes about 20 minutes. I've got 20 minutes where I can be on my phone, I can do a little bit of work, I can edit a short, I can edit a reel, and boom, I'm good to go. So what I actually need to do right now, I need a short to go up today on YouTube, and I have a piece of content I created for Instagram, but I used music that was trending, which is very exciting. Like, good growth strategy on Instagram is like use trending music, but I can't upload that on YouTube and stay monetized. So I need copyright free music, and this is where we enter Epidemic Sound as our sponsor. You guys know I've been working with them for a long time. If you are a creator that is looking for copyright free music, if you especially like to repurpose your content on Instagram and YouTube or any other platform, using copyright-free music is an absolute must. And I have finally downloaded the Epidemic Sound app. They've had it for a while, but honestly, I edit everything on my computer. Up until now, I'm editing things on my phone. So I have been using the Epidemic Sound app, and I want to show you guys what that looks like. So right up at the top, they've got a few playlists that you can swipe through. They got some recommendations, what you may like, popular themes, popular genres, all that stuff. I'm gonna go to the search section. And I don't know if I have a specific genre that I'm thinking of. I think I might actually just go to moods and do happy. I specifically know, though, I do want to use vocals for this track, so I'm gonna go to the filters and view tracks that have vocals, and I'm gonna find something. It ended up taking me a minute, but I found the perfect song for this clip, you guys. If I close my eyes and think about us, I can see the person I know I should be. Honestly. Perfection. I love it. I am so incredibly sorry to be interrupting your video with a cranky kid who is currently fighting a nap. So I'm just gonna bop as I tell you about Epidemic Sound Cyber Week deal. For 5 days only, if you guys click the link included in the description bar down below, you can get a 2-month free trial. So if you are seeing this like far into the future, you can still click the link down below and get started with a 1-month free trial. But if you want 2 months free, if you've been thinking about trying Epidemic Sound for a while, I rarely get a discount code with them. I rarely get any other offer other than 1 month free. So highly recommend you guys get started now for 5 days only. Click the link, included in the description bar down below. Otherwise, it's a 1-month free trial. I'm debating now where we're gonna finish this business talk, because I kind of want to get my daily matcha, but he is a little bit longer in this wake window, so I feel like if I put him in the car seat now, he's gonna get mad instead of just falling to sleep. You know what, we might do some tummy time and stuff, and I will catch you guys back here in a second your time when we're gonna get a matcha. And just like that, he is yawning and rubbing his eyes, so we're gonna go, aren't we? Okay, I think I have everything in here. We have a bottle, change of clothes just in case. Honestly, we're not gonna be out long. Huh, you are being really good right now, Bubs. I'm very proud of you. Okay, let's grab this. We'll grab my notebook. I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually be able to get anything done while we're out, but that's okay. Bubs, can I ask you though, what did I do with my phone? Do you know? Where did we last have it, cutie? The thing is, I do this once a day. Postpartum, since having you, I lose my phone once a day. Where is it? It was literally right. Okay, can you hold my phone like always? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, how are you?
Great, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Can I get a large matcha with oat milk?
I'll get you going.
Thank you. If you guys watched the last video, I talked about how I have this little like indent here and then it like set in too far. I just set you guys on my wallet. Genius, absolutely genius. I timed this so beautifully. We weren't even off of our street and he was already asleep, which is just prime perfection. We've got Bullet coffee. I swear I go to other coffee shops, but I feel like for the vlog, it's always Bullet coffee. Oh gosh, he hears me talking now. I hope he doesn't wake up. I actually just ordered food at Firehouse so that we can just run in and grab it instead of, like, I didn't want to be like standing in there too long because I knew it was going to annoy him. But we have to wait a little bit before that is done. So, business goals. Or, what are we saying? What do I want? Right? That's what we're trying to figure out? Big picture, what do I want? Prioritize short form content. Because with that, quite frankly, I can produce so much more content with it being short form, and it's gonna lead to more opportunities and things. And I'm really excited. I'm really been enjoying short form content recently. So along with that, I already like in my mind have a goal specifically for Instagram that I want to hit next year, and that's hitting 100,000 followers, which I know is totally practical. And that's something we'll actually put on like our goal sheet, but just like throw that out there. And then I would like to continue to see growth within my YouTube channel from shorts as well. Otherwise, with my business, big picture, what do I want? Should we put Architectural Digest on here? I'm gonna put 80 because that's like really where I want to go. I think like I just want to do more interior design stuff. I know. I just don't know what that's really gonna look like. And that's the hard thing is like, especially as a creator, there's no just set path for you to follow. It's like, okay, what do you want to do? Go out there and do it. So I'm like, I want to focus more on interior design, but like, what does that look like? More design. And I'm not sure where that's going to lead, but more design. Okay, so we mentioned Architectural Digest. Like, are there other big brands or companies I would love to collab with? This is a question I love asking other creators. Like, okay, what's a dream company? But I have been really lucky and I've worked with some really great I mean, Epidemic Sound for one, like it's so cool that I've been able to partner with them for so long. Nikon is a huge freaking one. I still love my Nikon Z30, still filming on this thing. Best Buy is literally right there. I've worked with Best Buy, Target, like so many cool companies that I'm like, what? Maybe we just manifest this. Like I really want to do a collab with a company. And the one I've known like I've wanted for a while is to work with Fringe. That's the brand I use. I don't think this is, no. That's the brand I use for all of my planners. I love Fringe and I would love to come out with a planner with them. So you know what? Let's like, I'm going to write down at the bottom dream companies. So AD, obviously, Fringe. But that's where like Architectural Digest does collabs and things where they'll have like a designer come in your house and do a renovation. Desi Perkins was actually featured on one of those. I'm like, that would be really cool to do something like that. I don't know, like I would love to work with Target again. I would love to work with like more so, I know people have done like Pottery Barn recently, doing like a full like furniture collab. Nestig is another one that I've seen. Like Joe and Kemp, they did a collaboration with Nestig. I'm like, something like that would be like really cool. Even like Home Goods, like that would be really cool. Let's like write that down. What's another like good furniture place or like decor place? Thing is, I'm gonna be shopping somewhere and I'm gonna be like, here. Yeah, I would love to collab here. I'm focused more on goals now. See, that's my problem. When I think about like big picture stuff, like what do I really want? I just like immediately go goals because that's like just how my mind works. Okay, I gotta drive over to Firehouse real quick. Yeah, because you're starting to wake up, Buds, and I don't want you to get mad. I don't know why I'm whispering. He can't hear me the whole way out here. Plus he has a sound machine on. It was as soon as I opened the door, because it let like a good bit of light in and made a little bit of noise, that he woke up. But I think he's fine. This is totally not about like what we're talking about in this video, but he used to be able to nap on his own totally fine. And then he hit this phase where he needed to nap on somebody. Like he had to have a contact nap, which is funny because at night he's never had problems sleeping alone. Like he does perfectly fine at night, but naps, like he just got so mad if you would try to put him down. So now I'm trying to sleep train him, but not really. I'm like not about to cry it out, you know. Everyone's different, but like it's not me, it's not my life. But one nap a day I am trying to get him to sleep on his own, and then hopefully I can get like 2 solid naps a day where he's sleeping on his own. Yesterday he slept 40 minutes on his own, which was a big deal because it's been like 10 minutes recently, so making progress. Anyway, on the drive home and just like in the time that has passed, I was really thinking about like, okay, big picture, getting clear on what I want. I know I keep saying that. For my business, I honestly just want to enjoy what I'm doing. And that's it. I think that's why I'm leaning towards like more interior design stuff and even just like more short form content because I've really been enjoying short form content. So I just want to enjoy what I'm doing, and I think I'm really just gonna write that because especially with like the short little bits of time I'm going to get to work, I really just want to enjoy it, like as I should. I've built this business for myself. If I'm not enjoying it, what the heck is the point? I set my camera up right here, thinking I was gonna sit right here. But you are the princess of this household. Yes. I know everyone misses seeing you, so honestly, like, do you just want to take the shot? Do you want to tell them how you feel about having a little brother now? Is it the worst thing ever? Yeah. I love you so much. You're such a sweet girl. This ankle's cute too. I just like really want to chill out since I am doing this solo. You know, I don't have a lot of free time. I don't have a lot of time where it's just me, you know, because usually he's like napping on me, or obviously like he's with me, and when he goes to bed at night I go to bed as well because I'm just so tired at the end of the day. So hold on, Poppy sees a ball that she wants. It was underneath the bookcase so she couldn't get it. Oh, and now you're gonna want to play fetch. But anyway, I just kind of want to chill out a little. I just want to chill out a little. I'm gonna surf Pinterest, see what I'm drawn to, what vibes are calling my name. I'm doing this like series on YouTube of like gearing up for 2024, making it the best year ever. And I'm currently like focused on like, okay, what the hell do I even want for my future? I feel like a lot's like happened and a lot has like changed and shifted. So I'm like, what do I even want? What are your goals for next year? Like, what do you want for 2024?
Honestly, it's so chaotic that I haven't thought about it.
See, and that's me too. Like, I set goals for 2023 and then it was like, I just feel like there was like so many unknowns this year with like especially you and like what was going on and like pregnancy and then like my family and like now that especially like was here and like understanding kind of what my days look like and like how much time I actually have to work, which obviously is going to shift so dramatically over the next year because like he's going to transform so much. But it's like, I don't know, what do I really want to do? Like, do I want to like do more events? Do I want to just like solely do content?